Welcome to Tiglet Shorts. I'm at the taxi rank, which is where you get dropped on your boot scooter if you wanted to go get a train. Whoops. And just let this guy park. It shows you the taxi rank. And anyway, they drop you. They drop you, and you drive up here thinking, oh, platform 1, so that's why I want platform 1, because I want to go to Norwich for the day on my boot scooter. So up you come here, and think, oh, right, well, what platform's this? Not sure. You turn around, and you see it's platform 2, which, you know, the platform you want is over there. So, how do you get there? Well, you can see down here, there is absolutely nowhere that you can get over the railway line. There's no underpass or anything. Ooh, that's quite bumpy. So, there's a way out, which quite frankly you couldn't get out, because that way out's normally always locked, and there's steps anyway. So we carry on. Is there any way of getting around here? I think the simple answer is, as you can clearly see, there isn't any underpass or anything that will allow you to get over to that platform. So, if you want to get over to that platform, you're going to have to go up the steps and go over the bridge and come down the other side. Which, let's face it, you're not going to do. So, how do you get from platform 2, Thetford station, how do you get from platform 2 to platform 1 on a mobility scooter in Thetford station? So I'm going to show you, this is how you do it. The platform's not bad for driving down, although I'm on the wrong side of, let's say, the dotted yellow line, really. And I should be on the inside, but I'm trusting to my judgment at the moment. There isn't any train coming. So, as you can see, you'd have to fold up Tiglet, lug him up there, pull him across the top, and lug him down again. I could do that, but it would probably take me a week. So I'm not going to. Hello. Alright, so this is how you get from, here comes the train. So imagine if you were coming from Ely. You get off here, and you'd be on the right platform. But if you are too noisy, I'll carry on in a minute. It's not bad access down here, really. Just my microphone keeps getting a bit stuck. Let me check the microphone again, just a moment. And there's a good old group map. Right, I think it's there now. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, basically, we're going from, as I said, platform 2 to platform 1. But as I was saying, when that train came in, that, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, that if you ask a taxi to meet you at the station, make sure you're going to tell them which platform you're on, because where the taxi goes to pick up a boot scooter is completely different to where you normally pick up a passenger. So I'm just dozing around the station car park at the moment. So this is how you change platform. So here we go. You go over here to start with. That's the railway. I'd say this is sort of pretty well suitable for every scooter, but it does have the odd bump. quite a nice day. Where are we? That's Station Road, by the way. It's quite a nice day, and it's the 16th of March, and it's about 1:30. So anyway, you carry on down here for a little bit. I should try and avoid this gap here, so I'll speed up a little bit now and say hello. Thank you very much. Ooh. Now, at the moment, I can't remember the name of this little cut through, but I will find out and mention it before the end of the video. I don't know what it is, but it's up here we're going. We are turning left up here. Down there is the centre of town, basically. Well, you know what's down there. I'm sure most of you would be. Right, so this isn't too bad. Still a bit bumpy, but pretty well fine on anything. Great big cliff edge here, but I don't want to go there anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Right, you imagine if you only had a few minutes to change platforms, if you'd arrived at the wrong one, you'd really have to motor. I'll also work out what the distance is and sort of give you a rough idea of how long it'll take you if you were in a hurry. But there's also no signs around to give you any indication that you'd need to go this way if you were on a wheeled rather than walking mode of transport. You know, you could just the same if you came with a pushchair and babies and buggies and things. You'd have exactly the same problem. You'd have to lug them over. You'd have to lug them over that step bit. Anyway, here we are. I do know for a fact that if you try and cut over that way, it looks like the pavement. It gets really narrow and tricky, and it's much, much easier. I've decided to come around this way. I'll just give a little bit of a turn around here and there so you can sort of see. You can see it's just a bit of a tight squeeze if you're going that way, so it's not really worth it. Alright, so coming down here, and of course there's hardly any traffic. So we're just going to road it on my pavement boot scooter. Well, we're just going on the road, put it that way. Mind you, having said that, this road is rather washboardy, I think the word is. It's very much a washboard. So the pavement is a bit bendy and rampy, but it might not be quite as bumpy. Right, alright then, let's go on the pavement just to be a good boy. So on the pavement we go. Oh, bit of a poor old bump there for Tiglet. It is quite a quiet dead end, I suppose. I shall find the name when I get to the top. But whether that cut through had a name, I'm not too sure. So this pavement gets really rough, and you can see how narrow it gets, and you can also see, if we look up here, that I'm not even sure Tiglet would fit on it to get round that corner at the top. So we'll stick with rapping along the road. I think the road we are now approaching, if I am correct, is the old Croxton Road. The ambulance station is down there, I think. Ben Cully Drive, that's the name we were interested in. Oh, and there is actually a signpost there that says Abbey Estate and Station. So, funnily enough, if you were on your scooter and you saw this sign, you'd probably go driving down and think I want to get to the station. But if you were going to Norwich, it will get you on the wrong platform. So, as I was saying, we are at the top of Old Croxton Road. You come this way if you go into the Healthy Living Centre, which is over there. Don't know what happens if you go down there, which is the side end. Never been down there, so I don't know. But I don't think you can get to the platform down there. So here we are, Old Croxton Road, as it says. Let's go around here so you can maybe get a better idea of where we are. There's Vicarage Road there. There's Old Croxton Road there. And if you want to get to this magical platform 1 to go to Norwich, you've got to go over the railway line. Here we are. We've finally got over the railway line, or we're going over the railway line. Don't know whether you'll have much of a view from there from your camera, but you can just about see a platform through there, maybe. Maybe not. I might not have the resolution, but I hope with a bit of luck you can. As I said, it's all right for most scooters. And here we are, going over finally going over the railway line. I'm bumping about a bit here on Tiglet because I'm sort of driving not in a straight line, shall we say. And this is Magic Trains to Norwich signpost. Let's give a bit of a turn round so hopefully you can read it all. There we go, the Magic Station Trains to Norwich. And here we are, and these are the allotments. So this is where you go. So we just drive down here by the allotments. And this is so very nice, and just so if you were racing, you just race. So I'm going to keep me, I'm motoring at 4 miles an hour, and I'm going to keep motoring at 4 miles an hour. I need delimiting, I think the word is. Hello. Right, still 4 miles an hour. Anyway, possibly over there is the railway line, but no trains at the moment. Alright, carrying on. Not many people working on their allotments, it has to be said. Mind you, the sun's gone in, but hopefully not for long. So as you say, you could even, well, you wouldn't see a Norwich train coming in, so you wouldn't be aware you were about to miss it, put it that way. We've got a Thetford train going past us at the moment. Don't know if we can see any of that. So if we were trying to get the other way around, we'd have to really race, and we wouldn't, mate. Yeah, it's quite a long ride, shall we say. Still got the allotments on that side, and still got the railway line on that side. We haven't even reached the platform yet. Run out of things to say for the time being, because it's just a bit of a tedious way to have to get from one platform to the other. Oh, you can actually see there's a platform now. Look at that. So we are getting there. That's the magic platform. That is the platform we're after, platform 1 to Norwich. And I do remember when you get down here, there's also a bit of a jiggly gate to get through. Well, not a gate. Yeah, I suppose it is a gate. There we are. So I'd say if you've got a pavement scooter, you can normally, drive them on trains quite easily, and you can normally get a road scooter on the train if you organise it. But you've got to squeeze through here a bit, which is quite tricky. And there's the train. And here we are. On platform 1. I'm going to whiz on the wrong side of the yellow line. I'll see a train if it's coming. But this is what you have to do if you want to change platforms at Thetford station.